Gratitude, gratitude, and some more gratitude. I'm grateful today. It's an honor to be here. It's actually a pleasure to be here. I'm still feeling good for no reason at all. I'm still remaining true to my authentic self. And I hope you are, and I hope you all are too. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, 3 times. I don't intend to take up too much of y'all time. But there's a saying that says, instead of putting off for the next day what you could do now, do it now instead of put it off until a later time. So I have found myself contemplating with that, and I already know that tomorrow holds its own experiences. And being that I had a little bit of time, I might as well take this time to make use of that time that I had. I ain't even have to finish transformation, because that's what it's all about. And taking that time, when we find time to take time, or slow down, find our footing, reconnect with ourselves, recalibrate with ourselves, because we're about to start a new week. You know, a new week in the newness of where we are at, or where we standing on right now, the transformation that we stand in right now. I suppose that the transformation that we're in at present is on a higher grade, on a higher level than what it was yesterday, who we were yesterday, how we felt yesterday, so forth and so on. Let's see what transformation got to say. And by the way, it's the number 13. You know, we have 12 chakras, and those 12 chakras have 13 points. Some of us may only know about 7, the 7 basic chakras, but you have 5 more universal chakras that give us 12, just like 12 signs. And those 12 chakras have 13 points. And it goes further than that, but that opens up a whole nother can of worms. You know, you can research it yourself. Transformation, research it yourself. Transformation deals with researching yourself, being honest with ourselves, placing the microscope on ourselves, and accepting, admitting, and being able to adjust to what ourself shows us. Well, let's see what transformation got to say. Transformation, a time of endings, is close at hand. Anytime it's time for us to transform. Anytime life gives us a sign, Chip, that we may have some transformation to do. Chip, y'all pardon. Chip, come here, Chip. Because he like to get into stuff. Come here. He like to get into stuff. Come here. When I'm reading, but I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm just going to let him know that I'm aware that he over there transforming into a Decepticon, and I'm aware that he doing something because he's too quiet. A time of ending is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. You have the strength, as the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every condition. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way, the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. I know y'all been feeling it, because I've been feeling it too. And I've been speaking to it since I plugged back in. Shift after shift. So I want to read that again. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. A lot of times that's the reason why that thing that we really want to do, that one thing above all the things, out of all the things that we really want to do, that one thing that we find ourselves wanting to do, that we're passionate about more than anything else, probably can't take place because it's something, an old way of thinking, an old way of behaving, an old way of doing may still be in the way. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Flow state, the ebb and flow of life cycles. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. We say things like change is constant, and change is constant. But how many of us know how to sit still and let change do what change got to do when change is taking place? We try to control the change we try to control what change doing. So a lot of times change don't have an opportunity to do on us what it need to do on us, because we in the way. Y'all hear the ebb and flow? It ain't by coincidence, but it definitely wasn't by design. I just paid attention to what I'm listening to. Nothing in life remains motionless. Everything is on its way somewhere. Except the changes. An opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you can ever have imagined. This is for us today. I ain't gonna say this is for somebody. This is for all of us. Because it's something in all of us that's gonna propel us in what we came here, what we was birthed here to do. You can't live in the past. It's time to move on. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? And when we ask ourselves that question, we need to ask ourselves that in all three parts of ourselves: mind, mentally, body, physically, and spiritually, concerning your soul. Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? And that can also be broken up personally, family, and associations. What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? And that can also be broken up. Needs versus wants, goals, and desires. Just to give us an idea of where I'm going. When you do so, you will have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. The traditional tarot card that this transformation card represents is the death card. Anytime a death is occurring, not as we know death, but the true cycle of what death is. Anytime death is occurring, life is taking place in a higher form. New beginnings await. An improvement requires persistence, commitment, and consistent effort. You know, when I think about what transformation is saying, you know, and I want to salute all of us who are transforming in any kind of way, you know. As I said in the beginning, growth, maturity, inner growth, inner maturity has a lot to do with knowing how to slow ourselves down internally, mentally, and reconnect with yourself as much as you need to. Because in a place, in a time, in a place where time isn't on our side, we're going to need to know who we are, where we stand, and what we come here to do. Over all that appears to be of importance. We're going to need to know what type of glass are we. See, I keep my cup full of love. We're going to need to know what type of container we are. What type of glass are you? You know, some people are empty glasses and only can receive, only here to take, because they can only receive. That can be good, bad, or different, depending on how it affects you. But a glass already full. A glass already full. Do y'all know what a glass already full can do? Not only for itself, but it's already aware of what it can do for itself because it's already full. But do you know what a glass can do that's already full for others? Why do I stress that? Because I need us to really examine ourselves and ask ourselves, am I the one with lifetimes of knowledge that can share and have something to offer to others? Or am I the one still figuring it out? Or somewhere in between? What type of glass are you? And wherever you are, know that that's okay. I had to start somewhere. And feel free to let me know. Your thoughts are valuable too. Feel free to share. It's a comment section. Share y'all perspectives and y'all insights. We all are contributors in this grand scheme that we call life. We all contribute in something, whether we know it or not. You know, somebody is always watching us, whether we know it or not. You know, but what type of glass are you? Wherever you are, continue to transmute, continue to transform, remain positive, be encouraged. Focus is in your control. Your focus is in your control. Your effort is in your control. And your focus is in your control. Tend to it properly. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the shares, thanks for the unlikes, thanks for the comments, thanks for the questions, thanks for the, I appreciate this message, Sabu, because I do see y'all and recognize y'all. Thanks for the new subscribers. Thanks for being you and allow you to be me. It's no one but us. Thank you.